Good evening, my beautiful souls. I hope you're all hale and hearty. In today's session, I will be stimulating your mind by asking you certain situational as well as hypothetical questions. Fret not, there will be no one to judge you here. All I'm here for is to help you every step of the way. Hence, please feel free to take part in my sessions. I request those of you who are not getting the chance to speak to kindly listen to your fellow participants when they speak, because I believe that listening paves the way for a better understanding of the language. Before I take your names, I'm going to recite a poem for you guys. This is a poem exclusively for pronunciation. Over the last few sessions, I know I took a break and last week was my introductory session. However, previously, when I have observed my fellow participants, I have noticed that even though some of you might have the necessary or the acquired words, you might not be able to, you were not able to pronounce it the right way. So before I start my session, I'm going to recite this poem for you. It is a poem called The Chaos by Dutchman Gerard Knowles Trinity. This poem surmises how one can approach the English language with fun rather than with fear. I will pin it all for all of you to see. You can listen to it while seeing it, while I'll recite it for you guys. And then whenever you find the time, you can practice it at the comfort of your home. All right. So let me just pin it for you. One second. Am I audible, first of all?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. So this poem might be quite long, but can anyone pin it for me, please? Very, very bad at handling Telegram. Okay. Thank you, Anand. Okay, so I'll recite it for you. Whenever you find free time, you can read it, okay? So the poem goes, The Chaos. Dearest creature in creation, study English pronunciation. I will teach you in my verse sounds like corpse, core, horse, and verse. I will keep you, Susie, busy, make your head with heat grow dizzy. Tear in eye, your dress will tear, so shall I, oh hear my prayer. Just compare heart, beard, and herd, dice and diet, lord and word, sword and sword, retain and written, mind the latter, how it's written. Now I surely will not plague you with such words as plague and ague, but be careful how you speak. Say break and stake, but bleak and streak. Cloven oven, how and low, script receipt, show poem and toe. Hear me say, devoid of trickery, daughter, laughter, and terpsichore. Typhoid, measles, topsails, aisles, exiles, similes, and reviles. Scholar, vicar, and cigar, solar, mica, war, and far. One, anemone, balmoral, kitchen, lichen, laundry, laurel. Gertrude, German, wind and mind. Scene, Melpomene, mankind. Billet does not rhyme with ballet, bouquet, wallet, mallet, chalet. Blood and flood are not like food, nor is mold like should and would. Viscous, viscount, load and broad, toward, to forward, to reward. And your pronunciation is okay when you correctly say croquet, rounded, wounded, grieve and sieve, friend and fiend, alive and live. Ivy, privy, famous, clamor, and enamor rhyme with hammer. river, rival, tomb, bomb, comb, doll and roll, and some and home. Stranger does not rhyme with anger, neither does devour with clangor. Souls but foul, haunt but aunt, font, front, won't, want, grant and grant. Shoes, goes, does, now, first say finger and then singer, ginger, linger, real, zeal, mob, gauze, gouge and gauge. Marriage, foliage, mirage and age. Query does not rhyme with very, nor does fury sound like bury. Dost, lost, post, and dot, cloth, loath. Job, knob, bosom, transom, oath. Though the differences seem little, we say actual but whittle. Refer does not rhyme with defer. Pfeffer does, and zephyr, heifer. Mint, pint, senate, and sedate. Dull, bull, and George ate late. Scenic, Arabic, Pacific, science, conscience, scientific, liberty, library, heave and heaven, Rachel, egg, mustache, 11. We say hallowed, but allowed. People, leopard, toad, but vowed. Mark the differences, moreover, between mover, cover, clover, leeches, breeches, wise, precise, chalice, but police and lies, camel, constable, unstable, principal, disciple, label, petal, panel and canal, wait, surprise, plate, promise, pal, worm and storm, chase, chaos, chair, senator, spectator, mayor, tour but hour, and succor, for, gas, alas, and Arkansas, sea, idea, Korea, area, Psalm, Maria, but malaria, youth, south, southern, cleanse and clean, doctrine, turpentine, marine. Compare alien with Italian, dandelion and battalion, Sally with ally, ye, ye, I, a, way and key. Say ever but ever, fever, neither, leisure, skein, deceiver, heron, granary, canary, crevice and device and airy, face but preface, not efface, phlegm, phlegmatic as glass base, large but target, gin, give, virgin, ought, out, joust and scour, scourging, year, but earn and wear and tear, do not rhyme with here, but air, 7 is right, but so is even. Hyphen, roughen, nephew, Stephen, monkey, donkey, Turk and jerk, ask, grasp, wasp and cork and work, pronunciation, think of psyche, is the paling, stout and spiky, won't it make you lose your wits, writing roads and saying grits, it's a dark abyss or tunnel, strewn with stones, stored solace gunnel, is LinkedIn and Isle of Wight, housewife, verdict and indict. Finally, which rhymes with enough, though, through, plow or dough or cuff. Hiccup has the sound of cup. My advice is to give up. But frankly, don't give up. Practice more so that your pronunciation will get all the more better. So now let's dive into the session, guys. Kindly give me your names. And this poem will be extremely useful for those who want to really improve their pronunciation. I want you to please practice them whenever you find some free time, because this is one of those complicated poems. If at all you get the pronunciation right, it will help you in the future when you speak. Okay. So I have already noted the names of Ram, Megha, and Honey. Who would like to go forth? I'll just check the messages.
Ma'am, please consider me.
Yeah, Kush.
And me too.
Yes, Anna. Okay, Kush has already. Okay, 1 second. Kush, Anam. Okay. Who said me too?
Ma'am, mine. Okay, ma'am, Junior.
Sanyogita. Okay, Sanyogita Junior. Who was the guy? I'm sorry. 1 second. I'm just noting down in the message. Bruno. Okay, Bruno. You will go after Sanyogita. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right here. 1 second. There's no one else. Okay. All right, let's just start. Okay, first will be Ram. Is Ram here? 1 second. Okay, Ram is missing. I think it is Ram. Okay, we'll go to Megha. Megha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm present.
How are you, Megha?
Ma'am, I'm great. How are you? Thank you for asking.
Oh, you're so polite, Megha. I'm doing great as well. It's one of those typical Wednesdays. Day was productive, slightly exhausted, but seeing you all guys, I feel really elated. Okay, Megha, this is the first time. Last week I did hear you and you were so sweet in complimenting me. I felt really, when I went through the recording, I felt really happy. So let me ask you an interesting question. Okay. So today's session will all be about cue card as well. The reason why I ask more cue cards to you guys is that I want to listen to you more, because if it is a discussion round questions, I'll be asking you more questions and I'm kind of bored with my own voice. I want to hear more of you guys as well. So let's, Megha, so I'll give you 2 minutes for you to talk. If you want to, once I ask you a question, you know the drill, right? Once I ask you a question, if at all you want to prepare a few seconds, you can take the time. But today is all about easy questions. So yeah, and a lot of you are new here. Annam, I have noted your name as well, okay? You will be fourth. After that, before Kush. Okay. So Megha, here comes your question. I feel that you will be a very good speaker. So I have to ask you some interesting question. Okay, Megha, here comes your question. If you could be anyone in history, who would it be and why? I repeat, if you could be anyone in history, who would it be and why? Did you get my question, Megha?
Yes, ma'am. I'm able to comprehend your question.
Would you like a few seconds to prepare?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have some minutes so that I can reconcile my thoughts.
Okay, I'll give you a few seconds, not minutes. Okay. Okay, 35 seconds, and your time starts now for preparing, Megha.
Okay, so if I would be given a chance to go back and represent some of our historic ideals, then I would love to be Rani Lakshmibai. There are many reasons for being that, because it's one of the historic figures from one of our freedom fighters who have done really great and amplified how victorious or how magnificent a woman could be. Like, not talking about her good leaderships. She was a good mother, a good ruler, and indeed a good policy maker. And at the end, what she has depicted, like, she was ready to give up her life on her own rather than surrendering to the hands of the foreigners, rather than going into the detriments of the enemy. So it was it shows how valor a woman could be, and she has represented it in a very beautiful way. Then I would definitely would like to represent, or I would definitely feel like in one of the ways, like how it feels to be Rani Lakshmibai at the end of the day. So it's that much from my side, ma'am. I think I haven't completed 2 minutes.
Yeah, barely 1 minute. You have more than 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Okay, that's fine. But you took very less time to prepare, Megha. That's quite impressive. So I think that you are able to frame really good sentences. You're able to talk really well, Megha. It's just that you just fell out of words, I think, because of you could have spoken for a little bit more. The thing is, when you generate idea, Megha, you can always spin a story. Like I said in my previous session, you can start with very good words, transitional words and linkers. First of all, here one of those idols or one of those historical characters which I love reading more about or watching on shows, or it happens to be Rani Lakshmi Bai. Growing up, or you can say, here I would like to take a trip down memory lane and talk about the time when I first heard about her or read about her. It was in my 6th grade, in my history class, that my history tutor talked about Rani Lakshmi Bai, and that's when I really got enamored by her spirit, and I read more about her. As days passed by, I came across her TV shows, and I got to know more and more about her, which all the more fascinated me towards history and towards her as well. You can say like this, and 1 minute will go, okay? Then you can talk about her, a really gallant spirit, as well as the one thing is, you said detriment. I don't think that it will be, that word will be a good word to use in that context, in that sentence, right? So in place of that, valor, you can say, like already I told, I think her courage, her courageous spirit or something like that, right? And her, she was really patriotic, right? So that also you can use. But I really enjoyed. I wanted to listen to you more, though I felt slightly disappointed because I thought that this was an easy answer and you'll be able to talk more about her, right? And if you know her story, if you know her entire story, you can even talk about one particular excerpt from her life, right? About a particular incident that prompted her to become as patriotic as she was. Right, so you can say that as well. But overall, I really enjoyed Megha, and I really feel that you are very enthusiastic as well. So thank you so much, Megha, for your participation.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the feedback. I'll take care of all those things that you have highlighted from next onwards. And so, thank you so much, ma'am. I'll take care of it.
You're welcome, Megha. You sound really refined in your speaking. So I want you to talk more to me, okay? Next session, I will ask you some very good questions. Okay?
I love your, like, it would be my first session with you, I would say. And like it was a privilege hearing you, to be very honest, and there's a lot more to learn from you. A genuine IELTS session we are having this time. So ma'am, definitely, like, I would be working on it. And what happens with me, ma'am, like I falter a lot, like I falter on my words. Like sometimes I feel like I should end, it will going to get out of the league. So lots of things goes in my mind, but ma'am, I will take care of it from next time. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. And also another thing that you need to take care of is those transitional phrases or words, right? You can, when you start a sentences or in the middle, you can use a lot of adverbs as well. Mostly, subsequently, apparently, evidently. So you can use all these, and also transitional words. It will help you organize your thoughts. Even if you want to buy a few seconds time to organize your thoughts, it will help you a lot while speaking. So next time when I'm asking you a question, I'm going to particularly ask you a cue card next time if you're attending my session, so that I want to hear your full length speech for 2 minutes, okay? And I will give you time to properly organize. 30 seconds you can utilize and talk to me, okay? Just looking forward to hearing you more, Megha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, next would be Honey. Honey, are you there?
Yes, Bhuvi, give me a moment.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much for considering my name.
Why would I not consider, Honey? It's just that whoever gives their names first goes on the top of my list. So tell me, honey, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you, honey. Just tired, as I told to Megha.
Yes, yes,
But
I got it.
yeah, but doing good. So, honey, um, I will ask you, this is the first time I'm hearing you as well. So, are you up for your question, honey?
Yes, yes, pretty much.
No. Okay.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Here comes your question. Tell me, honey, what would you consider to be your perfect day? Or what a perfect day sound like to you? I repeat, what would you consider to be your perfect day? Or what a perfect day sound like to you? You can take a few seconds to gather your thoughts, and you can take some time to prepare, and you should talk for at least 2 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, your time for preparation starts now, honey.
Okay, so can I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. So, if I think about a perfect day of my life, so it should be in mountains, I would say, and with a few friends, because obviously I love mountains, and I would like to spend that day mountaineering and having food cooked on our own on the mountains, and having a beautiful view in Himachal Pradesh. I would prefer in valleys and hills. Like, it would be amazing to be there and with people who can I with whom I can enjoy a lot, and then get back to home and sleep, have a good sleep, because I would be getting tired after mountaineering.
Go on, honey. You have 1 minute left.
Okay. So other than that, like if in yeah, other than that, I would like to have my favorite food throughout the day and enjoy it with my friends or family, uh, exploring different delicacies at different places, having my charter plane and moving to different places just to taste the different delicacies of different places and enjoy, and also buying some different or elegant handicraft stuff for to my family.
Honey, your time is up.
Oh,
You spoke at length for 2 minutes. I can't believe. I love your imagination, honey. I really appreciate your imagination. Uh, you will go mountaineering, but you will also hire a chartered plane. It's just really loved you, loved your answer. Um, you're such a good soul because the way you say you will go to the mountains and enjoy a lot with your friends and family, right? I liked it. You can say that. Okay, first I will come to your positive aspect of your speaking. All right, you use certain words, beautiful, wonderful, I think. Ex Exploring different delicacies, probably. Also, you said, yeah, That's about it, I guess. I noticed that much only. But other than that, coming to the aspect where you can improve, right, honey? You started your answer with so. Try to avoid whenever you start a speech, try to avoid the unnecessary linkers. So, okay, and you used like that also. I want you to avoid. If you want to really take some time, buy some time, few seconds, you can say well. Okay, you can say well, or you can say first of all. I would love to, like, what was the question that I asked? I asked you how your perfect day would be like. Yeah, perfect day. So you said your perfect day. You can even say ideal day, right? You can paraphrase slightly. Being an orophile or being a mountain lover, I'd love to spend my day exploring the mountain ranges of the Himalayas or wherever you want to go, Himachal Pradesh, right? You can mention. I'd love to go there with my friends, with my close friends. And spend some quality time with them as well. And I'd love to cook up some delicious food. You can add adjectives whenever adjectives beautifies your speech. Okay, honey. So whenever you get a chance to speak, try to include as many adjectives as you can. I would always suggest my listeners or participants to use, first of all, when it comes to learning words, to use a lot of adjectives. For example, captivating, the view up on the hill was quite captivating, breathtaking. You can use the word breathtaking, right? And I would love to be surrounded by lush greenery all around, right? With a spectacular view. You can say spectacular, lush greenery, and I'm someone who finds solace in the mountains. So you can say the word solace, right? If you love the mountains, even I'm a mountain lover as well, so I can resonate with your thoughts. And yeah, your imagination just was very on another level, I would say. But overall, I really enjoyed. You can also what else can you say for a perfect day? You okay? I think that's it. You can use all these words. You can also say that you would love to do a lot of activities like a mountain climbing, trekking, or something else. And enjoy the view, right? So you can say all these things, but overall, I really enjoyed. However, I just want you to frame your sentences better with a lot of varied words. Okay, honey?
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. And it was a pleasure listening to you, especially the imagination part.
I would say the pleasure was all mine. Would you allow me to speak something before you go to your other participant?
Yes, honey. What is it?
I won't take much time. Yeah, actually, like when I was active in this group, when I turned active in this group, so I always read your name in the chat box. Okay, so and even a few people told me about you. So I was just wondering where is Bhuvi? Like I was actually searching for you in different groups as well. But now you are here and I am so glad to hear you out. Like they were true when they were saying like you are I would say perfect example to be a tutor or something.
Thank you, honey.
I'm really glad to hear you out or be a participant in your session.
That's really sweet. Thank you so much, honey. And I'm not part of any other group in Telegram, only in English learner. And I do host sessions twice a week, so you can anticipate my session. And thank you for your sweet words, honey. Just like your name. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am, I would like to say that I had mentioned that I would like to participate in this session.
I have noted, Kush, I have noted. You will go after Anam, and this next participant is Anam, and after that you will be in line, okay?
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anam, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
One of my favorite girls. How are you doing?
Yeah, ma'am, it's everything is in order and things are going pretty good. On my end. What about you?
I love your DP, if I can say so. I think she's one of my favorite too. I don't know if she's your favorite, but yes,
Yeah, she is. She's my favorite.
yeah,
I love.
yeah, me too. Okay, so here comes your question, Anam. You have to speak at length for 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me, Anam, do you value friendship? If so, how important are friends in your life, and what qualities do you value most in a friend? I repeat, do you value friendship, and how important are friends in your life, Anam? What qualities do you value most in a friend? If you want to take some time to prepare, I'll give you, but if you want to go right away, that's fine too.
Okay, ma'am. I need time.
Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds time for preparing, and your time starts now, my dear.
Oh, meanwhile,
Yes, my
ma'am,
dear,
let me
please
know
start.
when it's my turn.
Sorry.
I asked that meanwhile, can you tell me when my turn is?
Oh, Junior, you will be after Kush. That is, Kush is after Anam, and after Kush you will be. Okay?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Okay, please start, my dear Anam.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, I'm very happy and glad to have this topic as a friendship, and I'm going to talk about this. So, friendship is something that which brings me great joy and fulfillment, because I believe that if you have a true friends, and they always prompt you to do something in your life, and they always take care of yourself as well as you also take care of them, so it means that you have that kind of bond which you share with each other. And I personally believe that earlier I had very small circle of friends, but now I would say that I have a very good friends, and I'm truly grateful for those friends whoever brings me joy in my life, who made me smile, and no matter what situation it is, they always come to help me in any situation. If I'm in a trouble and I feel that I can't do anything right now, I'm not able to think even, or if something is going wrong in my family or in my personal life, I don't hesitate to share with them, because I consider them that if I'm going to share with them, so definitely they are not going to make fun of that, and they will make me understand, they will give some good suggestion to handle the situation in a good way, and in a profound way. So I believe that having a friends like something that you are blessed with something good, and God has given you that power that you are blessed with the friendship. So if you are having a very genuine and true friend, so please, I would suggest to those people who don't care about their friends, and they don't care about the friendship, so please consider them as a part of your life, the great part of your life, because there are very few people are lucky enough to has a friend in their have the friend in their life. So if you have, so find yourself that you are very lucky enough, and be blessed and be grateful for those friends who helps you always, and made you smile always. For example, if you are a student or working professional, no matter what, but at the end of the day, you find someone who can with whom you can talk some words or lines where you are feeling so relaxed after having a after having a busy day. So I would say friend is not something giving you joys and happiness in your life, but also they are there for as like a pillar for the supportive pillar of your life as your parents and as your family. So don't take them lightly. So this is all about friendship in my end, because I truly believe that friendship is something. If friendship is not there, it means that you are not having that brighter light in your life. If you have a friendship, if you have a friend, so I would say they are playing a very crucial role in your life to shine your life and brighten your day, brighten your each day.
And that was, I'm literally gobsmacked by your answer. Really, it was fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed each and every word that you spoke, and you spoke from your heart. I think that this question was something that resonated with you. So you were literally talking from your heart. For someone like you, Anam, you use great words. You know that, right? Profound, grateful, genuine, bright. You've used varied words, and I'm totally impressed by the way you spoke and the way you have improved, Anam. You can talk about one thing that I've noticed, that you always do not hesitate for any topic that I give you. You just talk whatever you feel from the heart, that I really love. One thing that was lacking today was, which will probably enhance the way you speak, was a quote, because this was about friendship, right? You can easily come up with some nice quote like friends are the families. Here I would love to start by saying that friends are the families we choose for ourselves. I believe that friendship gives me great joy and fulfillment in life. I really value my loved ones, especially my friends, and you can say that, okay? And also, one thing, lucky enough, you repeat it. Try to avoid self-correcting, okay? You tend to do that. That alone you can avoid. Instead of lucky, you can say fortunate, okay? Fortunate enough. And one sentence where you said, friend is not something that who gave only joy, something like that you mentioned towards the middle of your speech. That is a complex sentence that you were trying to frame, okay? You can try to refine that sentence by saying that I believe friends are not only for giving joy or to give you that positive dose of energy, but also try to include not only but also, okay, in your sentence. That becomes a complex sentence. When you use complex sentences, what happens is your English will be slightly more sophisticated. Right, Anam? You wanted to be a sophisticated speaker, right? So try to include a grammar, because you are very good with words. I'm focusing on your grammar part more. All the more, I really, really enjoyed this answer of yours, Anam. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am. And definitely, I will work on my sentence structure. Like as you already mentioned that I should work on my complex sentences. So I will try to make some more complex sentences. So yeah, I will work on it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome, dear. Next would be Kush. Kush, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how are you doing, Kush?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm good. What about you, ma'am?
I'm doing great as well. Thank you, Kush. So I will just ask you your question, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kush, talk to me about your most vivid childhood memory. I repeat, talk to me about your most vivid childhood memory. Did you get my question, Kush?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you need a few seconds to prepare?
Yeah, ma'am. I require 20 seconds.
Okay, you want just 20 seconds? Okay, your time starts now. Are you ready, Kush?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Please start.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, in my school days, I was very fond of football. And on that time, ma'am, when I was in class 8th and ninth, we used to follow some leagues like Spanish leagues and English leagues. So on that time, we had a very great regards and uh, uh, fondness towards the football. So, ma'am, we make a small league for us for ourselves, and we had made the four teams: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester United, and one more was Manchester City, ma'am. And I was the captain of my team, that is Barcelona, which is known for the GOAT of all time, greatest of all time, Messi. And actually, I was the captain of my team, ma'am. And throughout the tournament, we had played very well, and we had scored goals, and we won the 3 to 4 matches. And it was our final round, ma'am. And what happened that one of our striker, he just passed the ball, and we missed many chances, and but at least we were able to score some goal, 1 or 2 goals. But at the moment when we just were able to means we were heading towards finishing the game. On that time, what happened? Our goalkeeper, he was some naughty guy, so he just stepped out of the goal post, and he just went on the playing in the forward position. So the opponent just scored 2 or 3 goals, and they won the match. And actually, on that time, we were having the not having that kind of maturity. We were so aggressive, so we just ran for him and tried to beat him. So he was just running throughout the hostels and all the mess. So we just running behind him to just kill him. So that is a one of the my memory I think I can think of, and it was a very enjoyable. So and these are the stories I think this is going to last for me throughout my life. That's all, ma'am.
Kush. Okay, Kush. The memory that you were talking about, where you were running towards to kill him. Oh my
Yeah, ma'am.
goodness, that is
We are
that is one horrifying memory.
actually we are
But
having that kind of aggression on that time. So we are running for him only. So, so we can say it is a we are in a mood of killing him.
oh my goodness. Okay. Uh, for someone who's as frail-hearted as me, I felt this story was, I don't know, little horrifying. But Kush, I really enjoyed. Sometimes you do enjoy such movies and all, right? So your answer, I did enjoy, Kush. Um, Now, coming to your answer itself, you started by using an adverb actually. Actually, I was in so and so grade and all that, right? So, the main thing that is lacking in your speech, first, sentence formation, basic sentence structures, okay? You need to really learn basic sentence structures and also words. Okay, you can say back then I was quite a sports fanatic. Whenever if someone is really interested in sports, right? So you can say you're a sports fanatic. Okay, I was really a sports fanatic and I was addicted to this game. Addicted, right? Or you can say I was obsessed with football, right? You can say these words, and also one sentence that you used and what happened that time. You shouldn't say like this. Okay, when you talk, when you're giving a speech or when you're talking to someone in a formal tone, you can't say sentences, you can't use sentences like these, okay? What happened during that time, or if I have to talk about the time when this particular incident happened, you can say like this, okay? And while we missed a few goals and all that, you said a naughty guy, okay? Naughty guy
Yeah.
is okay for informal tone, but you can say mischievous, okay? When you're talking in a formal tone, you can say a mischievous guy, okay? And then towards the end, you shouldn't say Even if you have the thought to kill a person, you shouldn't say like that, okay? You shouldn't talk like that, Kush. You should just say, we were so dejected, okay, after losing the game, while the opponent was rejoicing in victory. You can say this, okay, this line. And this memory was etched, this incident was etched in my memory, okay? You can say this line as well. If you're thinking about something, if it was a good incident back in your childhood, something that happened way back in your during your growing years or teen years, you can say, I fondly reminisce, okay? But this incident where you lost is not something that you fondly reminisce, right? It was something that was a memory that was really aggressive, okay? So this incident was diabolically etched in my memory. You can say like this, okay? But overall, I enjoyed your answer, Kush. This is the first time I'm listening to you, but I enjoyed. Thank you so much, Kush.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I really loved your eagerness in participating. Thank you, Kush.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Next would be Junior. Junior, are you there? 1 second. I'll just check. Junior is not here. I will invite Junior. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's Junior's. Can someone invite Junior? Okay, next would be Sanyogita. Sanyogita, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, am I pronouncing your name right, dear?
My name is Sanyogita.
Sanyogita. That's a unique name, at least for me. This is the first time I'm hearing. What does it mean?
Actually, this name was given by my man to me, and she is the wife of 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗃 𝗂𝗏. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, Sanyogita, are you ready for your question?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay, here comes your question, Sanyogita. This is a hypothetical question, okay? If you could wake up tomorrow and have one ability or talent, what would it be? And why do you want to have this talent? I repeat, if you could wake up tomorrow and have one particular ability or talent, what would it be? Do you need some time to prepare?
Yeah, I need some time.
Okay, I'll give you a few seconds, 30 seconds approximately, and your time starts now. Jia, are you ready?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm ready.
Please start.
Yeah, so I wanna have the power of telepathy because I am in a long distance relationship and I love my man and I actually wanna be there sometimes and I really need this power because if I can use this power so I can be whenever I want to be with him and I love traveling so in my future I'm gonna travel a lot and maybe because of those reasons he's gonna do some government job and he's gonna stay at one place, he just wanna live there and I wanna travel, so we are having some different future plans. Because of that, if I'm having this power so I can go to him or I can communicate with him anytime I want. And plus in my family we all lives at different places. I live in another city. My brother, my sister, my mother, my father, everyone lives in a different place. So sometimes I actually want to see them or talk to them. So that's another reason. I wanted to be connected the people I love, and because of timing, because of other cities, because of this lifestyle I live in different places. So that's why I just want this power. This is going to be the most helpful power I would ever got. So that's it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for asking question to me.
All right, you have another 30 to 32 seconds left. Sanyogita, what was the power that you really wanted? Can you please repeat?
Telepathy.
Okay, so I really enjoyed your answer, Sanyogita, the way that the reason that why you want this particular power. Okay, I'm just going to start on the aspects where you can improve. Okay, the first thing that I observed in your speaking was wanna. That is usually an informal tone, right? When you talk with your friends, you can talk, say, wanna, gonna, and all that. These are all similar to slang words, right? Where you can use it when you talk with your close ones. But since this is IELTS, I feel that you have to say I would like to or I'd love to. Okay, but I really like because when you say wanna, I think that it comes with comfort. I think you're comfortable interacting with me, so I'll take it as a positive thing aspect of your speaking. But next time when we have a session, right, one-to-one interaction, try to stick to formal tone, my dear. Okay. Another thing is telepathy. You said the power that you want to hold or have is telepathy. Now, coming to telepathy itself, it is something where you can read other people's minds, right? You said that telepathy, I want to be near my partner or near your man, right? So you have to teleport, okay? That is teleporting, where you can be instantaneously travel through, to another continent or anything of that sort. Telepathy, when you read minds, you can communicate. That is there. So you can say the power that I would love to have is both teleporting as well as telepathy in that way. Okay. And whenever you start an answer, it is something that I tell my regular participants. If you have some kind of quote while you're saying a speech or narrating an answer, it makes it all the more interesting to listen. You can start on by saying, I'm always of the opinion that distance makes the heart grow fonder. Here, I would love to talk about one power that I would like to have or possess, and that is being or having the ability to be able to teleport or telepathy. This is because I'm in a long distance relationship, and then you can go ahead and frame your answer, okay? But you have a nice, unique, mature tone in your voice, which makes it interesting. Not a lot of people have this kind of tone, at least from the way I have observed. So that is something, it's exclusively your own. So yes, that makes me want to listen to you more. I really found no other fault in your speaking. I just thoroughly enjoyed, my dear. If at all you can make use of different sentences, different transitional words while you're speaking, it'll be really interesting. Thank you, Sanyogita.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, I love the way you told me the stuff I lacking in. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm going to try next time when I'm speaking. I will try to be more formal. Or thank you so much for observing, and nice to meet you. Thank you.
So sweet. Thank you, Sanyogita. The pleasure is all mine. So next would be Junior. Junior, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Okay, my dear. How are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, ma'am. And even the day, it has been slightly up and down, but overall, it was very good. What about you?
Oh, I've had quite a productive day, quite eventful, I would say. So to all my participants, this is a kind request next time. Even I think I should also follow the same. In place of good, you can say you guys are saying fine, right? Faisal, can you please mute yourself? It's a request. Okay. So in place of good or well or fine, you can say, if at all you had a wonderful day, you can say, I'm doing awesome. Okay. Awesome is something that you guys remember, right? So it is easy to use. If at all you had a dull day, like Junior has. So if you say your day was up and down, it's better to say that you've had a rough day. Okay, I've had quite a rough day. Or if your day was quite bad, you can say, my day was awful. Okay, so these are some things that you can use. But yes, Junior, pleasure to hear you again. So shall I ask you your question?
By all means, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, tell me, Junior, what are your core values and beliefs and what shaped them? I repeat, what are your core values and beliefs and what shaped them to be the kind of person that you are today? Did you get the question, Junior?
Yes, certainly, ma'am. I got it. Kindly
Would
allow
you
me a
like
few
a...
seconds.
Yes, please. Okay, my dear. And Sanjana, I think last week you gave me your name. If at all you'd like to participate, I can note down your name. Sanjana, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am. Am I
Would you like to
audible?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. So would you like to participate?
Yes, ma'am. Why not?
Okay, dear. Okay, I've noted your name. If the time permits, I'll ask you tonight, if at all. If, I think time will be there. Okay, my dear, please wait.
May I participate,
Sure,
madam?
why not? Yeah, sure, Vipin, I guess, right?
That's right. Thank you.
Ma'am,
You're
I also
welcome.
want to participate.
And who's... Oh, Arav. Okay, Arav.
Yes,
I've noted your
I
name.
also mentioned. Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. Junior. Junior. Where is she?
Yes, ma'am. I am here.
Please start, my dear.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. I believe core values are the fundamental beliefs that shape our thoughts, actions, and decisions. For me, several key values have played a crucial role in shaping who I am today. The very first one is integrity. Integrity is at the forefront in my life. I believe in being honest and transparent in all my interactions. Like this value helps me build trust with others and ensures that I remain true to myself even in challenging situations. Even if I have to face very difficult consequences, still I believe remaining true to yourself and to those who believes you is very top notch priority for me. um, Moreover, respect is another core value which I strive to treat everyone with dignity regardless of their background or beliefs. This value fosters understanding and encourages open dialogue, and it also allows me to learn from others and grow as an individual. Additionally, perseverance has been essential in overcoming obstacles in my life as of now. I am way perseverant. I have possessed these qualities over time, qualities of never giving up. So life often presents challenge. I mean, it keeps presenting challenge to me. But with my this quality, I always bounce back and come up with great solution, no matter what the challenge is. Mm, Ma'am, there are many more. Okay. Uh, okay, with the passage of time, I have also learned empathy. Empathy is something which is way paramount, I believe. It must be there in everybody's life. So, is it in my life? So, empathy is something it has always guided my relationships by understanding and sharing the feelings of others. And via this, I also connect with them on a deeper level. So this value encourages compassion, kindness, and also allows me to support others and contribute positively to my people, to my loved ones. Lastly, I would say curiosity. I have always been a very inquisitive personality, which has always driven my desire to learn and explore. And I also believe in the power of knowledge and seek to understand the world around me. And this values has always motivated me to ask questions, seek answers, no matter how trivial that question is, how that question, I mean, no matter how much that question sounds like a very easy peasy one, but still I always go for regardless of what other people would think if I ask this question. So yes, I'm a very curious person. It has also shaped my personality the way I am today. Together, these core values of integrate, I mean, just in short, I would encapsulate my this wholesome points. So yes, the core values of mine has always been integrity, respect, perseverance, what was that? Empathy and curiosity, which I mentioned just now. So these all are the things has shaped my character, and it has all. I mean, they all have always guided my actions. So yeah, thank you, ma'am. That's all. I hope I like used my time, and if still it is left, okay, then I will try to elaborate.
No, dear, no, not at all. You spoke more than 2 minutes, and I didn't have the heart to stop you because, Junior, I have no words. I have literally no words to appreciate the way you spoke today. Totally flabbergasted, Junior. I'm totally flabbergasted. That's all I can say. The way you spoke, I really can't wrap my head around the fact that you're the same Junior with whom I interacted 6 months back. So it feels really surreal, the kind of journey that you've progressed here in English Learners, how much you've learned. I don't know. I don't have words to appreciate. You were the best speaker tonight, at least for me. So from all the above speakers who spoke so far, where can I start? Where can I start? The question that I asked you was about core values and beliefs and how it shaped you. And from the get-go, your answer was full of flowery words and so much of refinement in the way you spoke, Junior. Crucial, forefront, top-notch, additionally, perseverance, persistent, integrity, bounce back. My goodness, you've used adjectives, adverbs, phrasal verbs. Oh my goodness, I really don't have. I stopped writing down and I was fully into your speech. I really love the qualities that you spoke about. First comes integrity, followed by respect and perseverance, empathy, curiosity. Loved your answer. The one thing which you can use it to your advantage, right, is by adding quotes or some sayings, right? When you talk about perseverance, there's a very simple saying, right? Perseverance overcomes mountains. No matter how many difficulties or challenges that I face in my life, I tend to bounce back, which is what you said. And you can say when it comes to empathy, you said that quality is quite paramount to you. Lovely word, Junior. And there you can say, I have learned, growing up, I have been taught or have learned that kindness to his creatures reaches the mighty throne sooner than anything else on earth. I have always been kind and compassionate towards my fellow human beings or towards my fellow friends. And this quality I see over time seem to have developed in me all the more. And this is something that I feel is one of my biggest strengths, that I'm able to empathize with other people, right? So not a lot of people are quite sensitive to other people's feelings. Really, we live in a very cruel world. We have to acknowledge that fact. And empathy is something that is quite rare in today's world. People are quite judgmental and criticize other people. So this quality is very rare. And for you to say that you possess this quality today was so heartwarming, Junior. And curiosity, you said that you are quite inquisitive by nature. I loved your answer. I just want to go back to the recording and listen to your part of the speech. Totally, totally love your answer, Junior. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. It really made my day, the feedback which you provided me. And overall, literally, once again, which I would just reiterate it. I've already said in your previous session that somewhere or the other, I believe this is the attribution from your end. It has been somewhere or the other once again. So yes, I truly heartily thank you to you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good night.
You're such a kind soul, Junior, such a kind soul. And yeah, I remember towards the end of your speaking also, you totally wrapped up your answer in a beautiful way by saying to encapsulate. And you finished off, these are all the qualities and so and so. I just loved your answer, Junior. Thank you so much, my dear.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Have a great night.
You too, my dear. So next would be Bruno. Followed by Bruno would be Nirvana. Okay. So Bruno, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, Bhuvi.
Hi, Bruno. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
That's wonderful, Bruno. So are you ready for your question?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. So here comes your question, Bruno. Okay. What do you think is the purpose of life? Do you think our destiny is predetermined? I repeat, what do you think is the purpose of life? Do you think all of our destiny is predetermined? Did you get my question, Bruno?
Yes, I got your question.
You can take a
So
few
should I go ahead?
seconds to prepare. Are you ready? You can take a few seconds,
Okay,
to
I'll
prepare.
go. So
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, Bruno. Please
Hello.
start. Bruno, you're audible. You can start now. Okay, I think he left to join. Okay,
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, Bruno, you're clearly audible. Please start.
Yeah, there was network problem. So I personally think that life inherently has no meaning. If you look at this topic only through the lens of biology, you'll come to a realization that life inherently has no meaning. This nature, this cosmos doesn't, you don't owe anything to this nature and cosmos, and this cosmos doesn't expect anything from you except for your survival. So we can say that the most basic meaning of life is to somehow survive this life at the end of the day, right? So because I read a few books on human evolution and all these things, so there from there on I got very close to this thought process that we have no purpose in life. And also if you look at the brain biology and the say of genes in our attitude, in our character, in our action, you'll realize that we humans, we do not have much willpower, right? So everything is predetermined in many ways. Now it sounds very stupid because when we look at our life, we feel like we have options and we have ability to choose from those options, but this is just an illusion. So there were many different types of experiment conducted by psychologists, and there are many aspects of human brain neurology and our genes which will kind of push you towards the philosophy that yes, we have a very limited free will. Having said that life has no meaning, having said that we have no free will, everything is predetermined. If you look at the life through the lens of biology, I still believe that even though we don't have any purpose in life, we humans, we create purpose in life. We create the meaning of life through our friendships, through our passion, through our delusions. These delusions are very important actually to give meaning to our life. Everything around us, we create delusions to go through this life, to go through this life happily, right? So there is this very beautiful line I heard somewhere, and this line is, as humans, sometimes truth is not enough. Sometimes we need more than truth. We need faith, right? So we humans, we create faith, we create delusions, we create these rituals to make this life meaningful, beautiful. This random, meaningless, we are living on this random, meaningless cosmos, and to give meaning to it, we create delusions. I think that's what gives meaning to life. We have to give a fake, a delusional meaning to life. Yeah, I think that's it from my side. I butchered the whole speech because there were so many thoughts going on in my mind, but it's always the next time. Yeah, I'm done, Bhuvi.
Thank you, Bruno. Thank you, thank you. Bruno, that was a heavy one. For me included, especially at night. I guess maybe I went overboard on this question by asking you. And you touched a sensitive spot there, Bruno, by your answer. When I asked you, what is the purpose of your life? I will just first come to your positive aspect, okay? Your thought process, I'm able to understand. So the way you answered me was easy to comprehend, Bruno. You're clearly a person who wants to take the stance of harsh reality of life, I think, rather than believing that life is a bed of roses or romanticizing life. You tend to understand and observe the brutal reality that exists in this world, which is a refreshing take. Usually if at all you meet someone for the very first time, or you interact with someone for the very first time, and you ask them what is exactly the purpose of life, do you know about it? And they usually will say something very positive about life. But you spoke, I think that you spoke from your heart in a way that you said that humans don't have willpower, though I'd like to contradict your viewpoint, but you spoke from biology related aspect of it, right? So there's also an entire stream of science called psychology, which probably contradicts to what you say, but each of us have different viewpoints, right? And it is so refreshing to hear a different perspective altogether for a question like this. And I was really intrigued by your answer. That is how I should put. You said that life holds no meaning. Somewhere I felt, and also another thing that you spoke was delusion. People are into delusion. I do have to agree to a certain extent, because there are lots of misapprehensions going on, lots of false beliefs going on. So something I do understand. But people, there's so much of unhappiness, so much of a lot of crisis issue happening around the world, that people can they just hold on to that tiny morsel of pleasure if they can find it, right? So it's okay. One thing that I liked about your speaking is you talked about faith, right? You said first you contradicted the viewpoint or the purpose of life. It has no meaning, and people do not have what it takes to live the life and all that. And you said, having said that, and you said there is also that hope that people hold on to, or the faith that people hold on to. That was interesting. So I really liked your unique perspective, Bruno. I didn't notice so much of the grammar part and all, but whatever you said stupid, one word. Instead of that, you can say illogical, okay? That would be a better word. But overall, a refreshing take on this question. Thank you, Bruno.
Thank you. It was really nice talking to you.
You're welcome. So next would be Nirvana. Nirvana, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, hi Nirvana, how are you doing?
Hello, Bhuvi ma'am. I'm in cloud 9 as I'm interacting with you again, but as well as I'm a little bit nervous too.
Why are you nervous? You're just talking to me. Just think of talking to a friend in a cafe or something, except use semi-formal or formal tone. That would be fine, right? So yes, just visualize or imagine we are sitting together and you're just interacting with me. Okay, Nirvana?
Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Hi. May I take part in?
Hussein, you'd have to probably wait because this is a one-on-one
Sure.
session. Okay?
Sure,
If at
sure.
all, I will note down your name. If at all I'm not able to take your name tonight, I will host you tomorrow. Okay? Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Hussein. So Nirvana, here comes your question, my dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me about your greatest fear and how it impacts your life at the moment. I repeat, I want you to talk to me about one of your greatest fears and how it impacts your life. Did you get my question, Nirvana?
Yeah.
Would you like a few seconds to prepare, my dear?
Yeah. Can I get 10 seconds, please?
Only 10 seconds. I can give you 30 seconds, Nirvana. Take your time. And your time starts now for preparing.
Mm, okay. Although this world is... Sorry, ma'am, can I start?
Sure.
Okay. Although this world is full of lots of uncertainty, so here I would like to shed some light one of my fear, and which is fear of failure. It's something I have cherished from my childhood. Actually, I can vividly reminisce when I was in my 5th class. Uh, it was really an arduous task for me to attend my exam in a perfect way, because the thing is my preparation was perfect, but I couldn't able to cut the good figure in my exam, because of this exam fear, or the failure of getting less mark in my exam. Ever since, uh, I I think this is happened with me because I have been always somehow try to be a perfectionist. So that is the reason. Might be this fear is especially significant to me because uh, on occasion when uh, I was thought that I couldn't able to complete a task, then the fear of failure pushed me to do a lots of hard work so that I can't I can't I can't be incomplete the task. So it doesn't just a challenge for me, but also always motivates me to work harder and prepare better. But sometimes it also feels like a heavy burden on my shoulder. So I can say that fear of failure is as a optimistic or as well as a pessimistic term for me. To cut the long story short, while this fear of failure uh, can be quite paralyzing for me, I know it's also something that uh, everyone can be overcome. So I'm still learning how to confront it without letting it control me, and I believe at the end I would be able to overcome this fear of failure. So yeah, ma'am.
Okay, my dear Nirvana, where to start? You spoke for more than 2 minutes. I was noting down and enjoying the way you spoke. There's so many good words and phrases that you used. Let me come to it. You started by using a complex sentence, although that is very well put, and also you used shed light. I really like that. Vividly reminisce. You can say vividly remember also, another, or distinctly remember, and you used words such as arduous, perfectionist, what else? Um, and towards the end, you said to cut the long story short. Okay, so these are all very, very good vocabs that you used, Nirvana. I'm thoroughly impressed, my dear. Now, coming to the aspect where there's scope for improvement, you started off the sentence by saying, although this world is full of lot of, you don't have to say full of lot of. It is redundant. Okay, you can just use one or the other. Okay, full of, you can say like this. Okay, and also the fear that you spoke about was fear of failure. Okay, so here you kept repeating the word fear, fear, fear. Instead of that, you can say, I get anxiety or anxious. You can say apprehensive. You can say, sometimes it bewilders me, the kind of fear that I'm going through whenever I'm faced with a task, or whenever I'm faced with some challenge in life. The first emotion that I go through is that fear or panic attack or anxiety. Okay, you can talk like that, or perturbed, or it gives me jitters even to participate in any task. Okay, you can say that gives me jitters. That is a very good phrase that you can use. And I have learned to believe in myself. You can say how you're overcoming that particular fear. Okay, you spoke about how it impacted your life in the past, but how you're trying to overcome it. And you said it is quite paralyzing, which is a wonderful word, Nirvana. I thoroughly enjoyed that as well. Here you can say, you can use, as usual, I'm just saying, if you want to beautify your speech, try to use some saying or quote. You can say, to conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom, or something like that. Okay, but overall, a really good attempt, Nirvana. I really enjoyed. Thank you so much, my dear.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. And it's almost 10:30, and I do have a few participants, Bhavya, Sanjana, Vipin, Arav, and yeah. I'd have to wrap up my session now. Maybe I can take just one other participant. Bhavya, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Bhavya. So Sanjana, Vipin, and Arav, if at all you attend my session tomorrow, I will give priority to you guys. You will be the first to go. Vipin, Arav, Sanjana. Okay, I repeat. So please attend my session tomorrow, and you'll go first. Okay. So Bhavya will be my last participant. How are you, Bhavya?
I'm great.
That's nice. So how was your day?
It was quite hectic, and as well as a productive day.
Okay, you managed to pull through the day. That's wonderful. So are you ready for your question, Bhavya?
Yeah, I am ready.
Okay, your question is, we celebrated Teachers' Day this month, right? So I'm going to ask you a question related to teaching and teacher. That is, who was your favorite teacher in your high school, and what did they teach? Or tell me about a teacher or any other adult who had a big impact on you growing up. Did you get my question, Bhavya?
Yeah, may I use the high school teacher or an elementary school teacher that I had?
Anyone, a teacher whom you looked up to. Okay, so that's fine. So do you want a few seconds to prepare?
Yeah, let me take 20 seconds.
Okay, my dear, and the time starts now for preparation. Bhavya, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Please start, darling.
Yeah, can you please repeat the second question?
It's not the second question, it's just either or. Wait. Who was your favorite teacher in high school and what did they teach? Or you can answer, tell me about a teacher or any other adult who had a big impact on you growing up.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let me start it. I'm not the person who's so keen on teaching. I think like teaching professional is something more beyond learning. We have to be so excellent in that learning part. Only then we could teach others. And the person I did had in my 4th grade was named as a Geeta ma'am. I still remember her name and face. Nothing more than that, literally. And it was a time she was my maths teacher, and I'm an average student, used to score 80 to 90, and she did appreciate really well, rather than any other teacher. That motivates me so well. So as in my 4th grade, there will be an LCM and HCF. Those topics will be there. The basics will be there. And she did taught me, and I have revised the notes for 3 to 4 times. Even I couldn't get my mind so clear. So I asked my friends help, and I did learn well in order to get a centum. Only if I get a centum, she'll be giving handshake and appreciate us more. So I did work hard day and night, and I did ask my friends help, and I got an centum in that max subject. That's my first centum. And she was so caring. Even she don't look at the partiality of the students. Like if they are so down in the mark, she'll be appreciate them and encourage them in order to score more. She will teach as long as they could understand. As a kid, I really remember a little, and she got transferred to another city. And later, whenever I go to that city, I don't know, I am crazy, looking for her, and I just wish to meet her. And if I am going to be a teacher, I just want to be like her. She's my role model. Something else. Yeah, she's having a big impact in my life as a teacher. I'm done.
Okay, Bhavya. Next, can you please mute yourself? Okay. Bhavya, where to start? I like to answer. You talked about your favorite tutor, Geeta ma'am. The thing is, you have a kind of shy voice, demure girl. That's the kind of image that I'm able to visualize from the way you talk. For a speech, when you give a long speech, lengthy speech, at least for 2 minutes, I want you to bring in some emotion in your voice. Okay, Bhavya? That is something that you need to work on. When I'm asking you a question about your favorite tutor or someone you looked up in your life growing up, right? So you can talk the one teacher who left an imprint in my heart. Okay, you can say like that. You started by saying, I'm not a person, something. I forgot to write that down. Instead of saying that, you can say, I am a person who always appreciates and admire my fellow tutors, or you can say your tutor. Here, I would love to talk about one such tutor who left a deep imprint in my heart, and that is Geeta ma'am. I was in, you can say I distinctly remember, as I already told someone else, or I vividly remember the time when she taught us. That was in the 4th grade. And you can say, you told that she doesn't show partiality, right? So you can say she was an impartial or compassionate teacher, right? You said caring, and the one thing that I ardently admire about her are the qualities that she possesses, or the one of the many things that I admire about her are the qualities that she possesses. I love her dedication, devotion, determination. The way she handles the class was thoroughly impressive. Every time when she was around, I always get motivated to interact more with her. The flow of her speech, the way she narrates lessons to us, prose and poetry, or whatever subject she teaches, have always been totally heartrending or heartwarming, or whatever you can adjectives that you feel to use at that time, you can use. Okay, so whenever you talk, try to bring that emotion in your voice, in your speech. Sometimes if you don't have the particular words, or if you don't know how to frame sentences, the emotion speaks for itself. Okay, it makes the audience glued to the way you speak. They will thoroughly listen and enjoy the way you speak. Are you getting me, Bhavya?
Yeah, I'm on.
So next time, if at all you attend my session, I want you to talk with me in a more energetic voice. Just think that we both are sitting in a cafe and you're just talking your heart out with me, okay? But I really enjoyed the other aspects of your speaking. Thank you, Bhavya.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
You're welcome. So I'm really sorry, Vipin, Arav, and Sanjana. If at all you join my session tomorrow, as I already mentioned, I'll give you priority. You will be the first to go, okay? So that's it, guys, for tonight. I'm about to wrap up my session. I hope you all, I really had a fabulous evening. I hope you guys equally enjoyed my session as well. So before you all drift off to dreamland, I'd like to wish you all a peaceful and a good night's rest. Just listen to the whispers of the wind and fall asleep, okay? So sweet dreams and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.